What's going on, Port fans? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be previewing round 24, the final home and away game of 2023. It's Port Adelaide versus Richmond at 12 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Well, it's barely afternoon by the time it starts. It's the kick-on time slot, I like to call it, because honestly, by the time you finish from the night before, if you're going out, you're basically ending up at the Adelaide Oval anyway. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be enjoyable. Hopefully there's a big crowd there for the game. It's our last official home game for the year in terms of home and away season. We're playing Richmond. They always pull a nice crowd. It's going to be a family-friendly atmosphere. There you go. There's one for you. So I'm looking forward to this one. Plenty on the line for Port. Not so much for the Tigers, but they're very much going to be a big proposition for us this week. So let's get straight into it and preview round 24. I'm very excited because the rest of my retro kit arrived, so I'm very happy with that. I'm also very excited for this week. I feel like this is going to be a very party-like game. And when I say party-like, I mean Port Adelaide are going to come out, they're going to fire, they're going to make sure that everything is right and prepared for finals footy. I do believe that we're going to come out and make a meal of Richmond. And I don't want to say that confidently because in the end I know when it comes to Port we seem to make it very difficult for ourselves. But I do feel like there's a time and place for these situations. We've matured as a group, and I think this year if we're going to come out and get the job done, it'll be this week. Richmond are going to be playing a lot of the kids. Obviously Cochin and Rewalt are out. Also Prestia has been managed as well, so a little big part of their team is missing, and a lot of the kids are going to be coming in. So I do feel like that with that opportunity there, they're going to be plucky, they're going to be young, they're going to be energetic, and they're still going to have some great class around the ball. Short, Rioli, Taranto. We played against them in round 10, and they were very difficult at the MCG in the wet. This game's going to be in the sunshine at the Adelaide Oval, 30,000 strong crowd. I reckon there'll be plenty of family, plenty of friends going around and enjoying what will be a fantastic day, I hope. In terms of selection, looking at it, we haven't made any changes. I don't believe we will go in with a change either. I think Burton looks to be managed at the moment. He probably will play, but I think it might be touch and go in terms of sub maybe or anything like that. I think Teakle and Vicentini are named. They're going to be emergencies, I would assume, and Francis Evans will probably be the sub again. So I don't think much will change there. Nor should it. I think having a settled lineup for once going into the final game will really help us with our attitude and our structure and making sure everything's pretty consistent right across the board. I don't think we should take Richmond lightly, especially at selection. I don't think we should take them lightly on the field either, especially as fans. I'm just really confident about this week, and I feel like there's a time and a place and an opportunity for Port. Get a bit of percentage on the board. You just never know with things that are going to happen this weekend. St Kilda might go up against Brisbane and beat them. We are obviously not going to be finishing in the top. We're not going to be top spot. That's as simple as that. Brisbane have the opportunity to be top if Essendon do get up against Collingwood. But if St Kilda can get the job done against Brisbane at the Gabba, they force our hand and have the opportunity for us to. If we win, we play. We play in second spot, get a home final. There is a home final still riding on this. And obviously we have to rely on St Kilda, and we have to rely on us playing a good performance and what the Melbourne do. You just never know any variances. So we're in a position. I like our position because regardless if Brisbane win, we still have to win to keep a third spot and potentially go fourth and try and make a really strong case for finals. Finish fourth. You're playing Collingwood. There has not been a team from fourth position in the last 20 years, I think, that's won a flag from fourth. So finishing third or second is obviously our likely positions. It is as well probably our key chance that if we want to win a flag to finish in that third or second spot, because the percentages is there. Second and third have been pretty much controlling the flags over the last couple of years. Hawthorn have obviously won flags from travelling away in the first week. Richmond won from third in 2017. Obviously, you go as far back as the Dogs winning it from seventh. That's why I think it's strong that we make a case this week and put our best foot forward. You go into the finals bye week and you're feeling fresh, rejuvenated, and it's going to give us some immense hope and a good opportunity for us to really make our statement. And I'm looking at guys like Marshall to get things right in front of goal. I'm looking at players like, as I said, Burton's obviously a little bit underdone perhaps. I'm looking at players like Boak. It depends if he will be sub or not. He's obviously coming into the side at the moment. So it's going to be fun to see how we progress and play. I think some of the youngsters as well. You look at Dylan Williams, still getting a bit of touch going. He's looked really, really good. Horn Francis to keep that momentum going. And obviously our midfielders, Rosie Butters and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how the game pans out as well, because we get to a point where maybe we do need to put Rosie on ice or Butters on ice. I don't think Butters-wise. No, he's got a lot of opportunity. I say opportunity with Brownlow, Coaches Award. Other votes that are going around as well. Obviously, all Australian matters too. So there's individual accolades sort of on the line for this round as well. Not that they're important. There's a big prize there. But in the back of your mind, there's always going to be that little bit of a voice saying, look, give him an opportunity. Let him play his best footy. And obviously, Butters, Rosie, they all do that. So hopefully this week there's a big win on the horizon and the 12 o'clock time slot doesn't affect us. Going to give you 2 tips for this week, Port fans. 1 is Port Adelaide will win by 38 points. I think it'll be a good day. I think it's going to be a big high-scoring day, a lot of free-flowing footy. Nice day for the fans. 2, don't stay out too late Saturday night. Get yourself right, get yourself prepared, and make sure that you're there on Sunday. Last home and away game. Best opportunity to see your boys before finals. Now, finals tickets become a little bit of a hazard because people get first preference and priority and people coming from interstate. So you just got to make sure that you're just well prepared. And if there's a game you want to see before the season finishes up and you don't really want to attend finals or you don't get the opportunity to, make sure you at least attend this one and get there. And there's obviously plenty of specials for tickets, opportunities as well with memberships and stuff like that. So get around. If you can't go, give your ticket to a friend, family member, whoever. Let's get there, support the boys and make sure that we get them across the line in what could be an opportunity for a big finals push this year. Thank you so much for watching, Port fans. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new for plenty more Port Adelaide and AFL content to come your way. One final thing before I do say anything. Obviously, you would have seen Tom Jonas has retired. He will play out the rest of the year. There's one final chapter to write for him. You would have seen a tribute video I put out for him just the other day. But once again, I do want to touch on it and say well done, Tom Jonas. I'm looking forward to cheering you on for what might be the final time this year. You just never know with how things will pan out with selection and where we play. So looking forward to that. Let's make it a big celebration for TJ. And yeah, let's get the job done. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you watch out the previous episode of The Glass Table as well. And thank you so much for watching. My name's Anthony, and as always, can the pair.